I bet you started learning Indonesian on Duolingo, but is the most popular app actually the best place to learn? Today, let's compare Ling with Duolingo to see which one's better. Let the games begin. Indonesian is spoken by over 40 million people worldwide, which means this language will open up whole new experiences for you. But most people just stick to earning daily streaks and not really learning the language. Now let's break down the features of these two apps to see which one's better. Firstly, let's compare the audios. Audio and sounds are the key when it comes to learning a new language. If one tone is wrong, your sentence can turn into something totally different than what you're trying to communicate. That's why it's crucial to learn the audio from the right source. Duolingo uses text-to-speech audio, and they're consistent, but they lack the soul and the accent from a real person. On the other hand, Ling uses native speaker recordings on every audio, so if you want to sound like a local and not a computer, I think Ling wins this round. Click the link in the description below to give Ling a try and hear the audio for yourself. Next up, let's compare motivation technique. It's easy to forget to take a lesson, but it's the only way to train your brain to learn a new language, and that's why motivation techniques are very crucial. Duolingo is actually great at keeping you coming back with a streak system that nudges you constantly. But those streaks, they're designed for retention, but not necessarily learning. Ling also has streaks, but they aren't that pushy. Ling's system is built to keep you motivated without punishing you for missing a day. Ling has got a streak saver feature that you can earn, so your progress won't be completely lost even if you miss a day of learning. They even send you notifications that actually teach you new words. Pretty cool. Now, let's compare real-world use case. You can learn tons of phrases and memorize them, but they probably won't be useful if you're learning phrases that you'll never use in real life. Duolingo is known for teaching quirky sentences, which makes learning fun, but won't really be useful in the real world. You can understand words, but never full conversations, even if your daily streaks are really high. But Ling focuses on functional survival, which means they teach real dialogues that you can use in the train station or at a restaurant. Plus, Ling gives you culture notes, so you're learning the etiquette of the native speakers. Now let's look at the real-time conversation practice. If you don't have a way to practice the language, your learning and earning streaks becomes useless. Let's have a look at how each app tackles this problem. Duolingo focuses heavily on translations and clicking buttons, and while it's easy, it doesn't prepare you for real conversations. Ling features an interactive chatbot with real people audio that simulates real conversations. You can practice responding to a waiter or a friend in a safe space, so you're building your confidence when you actually have to speak to someone when you go abroad. And the last feature we look at is the fundamental to learning every language: word reviewing. Reviewing your vocabulary is definitely a life-changing habit when you're learning a new language. It helps with long-term retention and is the key to fluency. While Duolingo keeps you on a linear path, forcing you to review words based on what their algorithm chooses, sometimes you don't need to review words you already know. But Ling offers a save to favorites feature, which means you can save specific words that you struggle with and then revisit them until you're satisfied. Now that the comparisons are done, what do you think? If you're interested in using Ling, click the link in the description below to start your 7-day free trial today. We hope you have a great time learning your new language.